a lot of my drawings, if it's not something about me going camping or what I see when I park somewhere and open my trunk and just lay in the back of my car. If it's neither of that, it's usually like what I'm experiencing in life and how I get rid of my thought process. Somehow like I need to put my feelings somewhere. My name is Arthaya Nootecharas. I work at Spectrum Paint and Powder Work in Boulder, Colorado. This is Dusty. Her full legal name in my mind is Dusty Hunter. I just got her. I waited 16 years. So every year, Chris King does this open house, so then most of the bicycle frame builder would make a frame for it, and then they usually kind of do some sort of series or like a special edition, and then this year I get to do this art bike for it, for the open house. I think when I was given an opportunity to design the bike, I just know I want it to look kind of papery, blueprint, newsprint sketch. And I knew I want a bike to turn out looking like a sketch. It's like it's not chaos, it's just a lot of lines, but it's organized. And I kind of like that about the blueprint part of it. So usually just get the frame after it's being QC'd. If there's any exposed tie, we'll just blast it with glass media so that it has that nice sheen to it. And then for wherever it's paint, we'll tape off the part that we want to expose raw, tape it up real nice, and then we use garnet etch so that it makes the tooth texture. And then we prime it, however color according to the paint that we're going to use first. Usually prime it, paint it, however many layers you need. Once it's done, it kind of depends on design too. It's like sometimes you have to paint clear over it. So once you have the color down, all the colors down, first clear, which requires 2 layers of clear, and then wait for that to dry, sand it flat. And then after you color sand it, which is like sand down the first clear, final clear is another 2 layers of clear. And then you just hope for the best, that no nips or anything lands on it. And if there are any, you just have to buff it out. For this, I have 3 layers of color. The first is the base, and the second one is the blob of the shadow. And then for the line stuff, we still also use vinyl plotter to plot out those. And then I just weed out what I need to spray the line part on, put on the bike, and then I spray it, and then I'll weed out that. When I was drawing it out on the paper, a lot of things seem to be easier and two-dimensional. And then when it comes to putting these on, I think measuring it and having it lining up kind of perfect the way that I envision it is a lot harder than I anticipate. Now the blue part is dry. I'm just taking it out, and these are the final line, like the last layer of all the paint. I gave it enough rest time, like dry time, that I know the paint is fully dry. So I know I won't scratch the paint too much trying to get the mass off. But yeah, it's exciting. I like seeing it. I like seeing when it comes to the part where the design is on the bike. About 100 lines right now to pull out for now with the 3 parts that I just sprayed. So total of this bike would probably be, I don't want to overestimate, but maybe it could be close to 1,000. Who knows? I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think I originally wanted it to look like a drawing of a bicycle, and I think it came out very close to my drawing. Something I feel like it represents me well, but I can see myself in it a little bit. Just very simple, weathered newsprint. Dusty approved.